Hooray for Diffendoofer Day by Dr. Seuss. I've always lived in Dinkerville. My friends all live here too. We go to Diffendoofer school, and we're happy that we do. Our school is at the corner of Dinkzuber and Dikzot, and it looks like any other school, but we suspect it's not. I think we're learning lots of things not taught at other schools. Our teachers are remarkable. They make up all their own rules. Mrs. Bobble teaches listening, Mrs. Wobble teaches smelling, Mr. Fribble teaches laughing, and Miss Quibble teaches yelling. Miss Twining teaches tying knots and handkerchiefs and noodles, and how to tell chrysanthemums from miniature poodles. Miss Vining teaches all the ways a pigeon may be peppered, and how to put a saddle on a lizard or a leopard. My teacher, Miss Bonkers, she's as bouncy as a flea. I'm not certain what she teaches, but I'm glad she teaches me. Look, look, she chirps, I'll show you how to tell a cactus from a cow, and then I shall instruct you why a hippo cannot hope to fly. Well, she even teaches frogs to dance and pigs to put on underpants, and one day she even taught a duck to sing. Miss Bonkers teaches everything. Of all the teachers in our school, I like Miss Bonkers best. Our teachers are all different, but she's differenter than the rest. We also have a principal. His name is Mr. Lowe. He is the very saddest man that any of us know. He mumbles, "Are they learning? This and that and such and such." His face is wrinkled as a prune from worrying so much. He breaks a lot of pencil points by pushing down too hard, and many dogs start barking as he mopes around the yard. We think he wears false eyebrows. In fact, we're sure it's so. We've heard he takes them off at night, but I guess we'll never know. But he likes Miss Bonkers. He treats her like a queen. He's always there to watch her when she's on her trampoline. There are many other people that make Diffendoofer run, and they're utterly amazing, and I love every single one. Our nurse, Mrs. Clot, knows what to do when you've got sniffles or the flu. And one day I had a splinter so she bandaged me from head to toe. And Mr. Plunger, our custodian, he fashioned a machine, a super duper flooper doo, and it keeps the whole school clean. And our music teacher, Mrs. Fox, makes bagpipes out of straws and socks, and our art instructor, Mr. Breeze, paints pictures hanging on his knees. And in science with Mr. Katz, we learn how to build robotic rats. And in gym, we watch as Mr. Bear hoists elephants into the air. And Miss Loon, our librarian, she hides behind the shelves and often cries out, "Louder!" when we're reading to ourselves. Oh yes, and we have 3 cooks all named McMunch. They merrily prepare our lunch. They make hot dogs, beans and fries and other things we don't recognise. And as they cook, they sing their song, not too short, not too long. Roast and toast and slice and dice, cooking lunch is oh so nice. We were eating their concoctions, telling jokes and making noise, when Mr. Lowe appeared and howled, "Attention, girls and boys!" He began to fuss and fidget, scratch and mutter, sneeze and cough. He shook his head so hard we thought his eyebrows would come off. He wrung his hands, he cleared his throat, he shed a single tear, and then sobbed, "I've something to announce, and that is why I'm here. All schools for miles and miles around must take a special test to see who's learning such and such, to see which school is the best. If our school does not do well, then it will be torn down, and you will have to go to school in dreary Flobbertown." "Not Flobbertown," we shouted, and shuddered at the name, for everyone in Flobbertown did everything the same. It's miserable in Flobbertown, dress in just one style. They sing one song, they never dance, they march in single file. They do not have a playground, they do not have a park. The lunches, they have no taste at all, and the dogs are scared to bark. Miss Bonkers rose. "Don't fret," she said. "I've learned the things you need. To pass that test and many more, I'm certain you'll succeed. We've taught you that the earth is round, and red and white make pink, and something else that matters more, we've taught you how to think." "I hope you're right," sighed Mr. Lowe, and shed another tear. "The test is in 10 minutes, and you're taking it right here." We sat in shock and disbelief. Oh no, we moaned. Oh no. We were even more unhappy than unhappy Mr. Lowe. But then the test was handed out. Yahoo, we yelled, Yahoo! For it was filled with all the things that we all knew we knew. There were questions about noodles and poodles, frogs and yelling, about listening and laughing and chrysanthemums and smelling. There were questions about other things we'd never seen or heard, and yet somehow we answered them, enjoying every word. And 1 week later, after recess, Mr. Lowe meandered in. We'd never seen him smile before, but now he wore a grin. He soon began to giggle, then his giggle grew by half, and then it really happened. Mr. Lowe began to laugh. You've saved our school, you've saved our school, he jubilantly roared. We got the highest score. He wrote it on the board. Mrs. Bonkers did some cartwheels till her face turned cherry red. She bounded up to Mr. Lowe and kissed him on the head. Hooray, hooray, she shouted. I'm so proud I cannot speak. She did another cartwheel and she pecked him on the cheek. Coughed Mr. Lowe. You all deserve a bow. I thus declare a holiday, and it starts exactly now, because you've done so splendidly in every sort of way. This day forever shall be known as Diffendoofer Day. And furthermore, I promise, I won't ever wear a frown, for now I know we'll never go to dreary Flower Town. Then we held a celebration. There was pizza, milk and cake. Like everyone, I ate too much and got a bellyache. We laughed and hooped and hollered the entire school day long, and then we all sang triumphantly the Diffendoofer song. And this is how it went. Love you, Diffendoofer school, we definitely do. There surely is no other school that's anything like you. You're gribulous, you're grabulous, each day we love you more. You are the school we treasure and unceasingly adore. The finest school in Dinkerville, the only one as well. We love you, Diffendoofer school, much more than we can tell. You dove and Diffendooferous, it gives us joy to say. 3 cheers for Diffendoofer school, hooray, hooray, hooray!